Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. I think if you would have asked me when I started on this YouTube journey, again, if I would be vlogging so much, I probably would have told you no, just because there's so many things out there, especially for small creators, advice, tips, and a lot of it says to, you know, niche down and to provide value to your audience and all this stuff. I think I would get a little bit mesmerized by like doing the right thing instead of doing the thing that felt most right to me. It's been like a really fun affirmation to see that you all like the vlogs so much. Yeah, I think there's something special about, you know, inviting somebody into your day-to-day. And I've said this before on the vlog, but I think one of my biggest challenges, not just in content creation, but in life in general, is to be as true to myself as possible and to share that version with the world. So on one hand, it doesn't surprise me that so many of you, and I say so many, but like the majority of this audience, however small it is resonating with the vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, for all of the comments and constructive feedback. It feels really cool to be seen in the ways that I always hoped I would be. Little did I know it was just about embracing all parts of me, especially the parts that I'm ashamed of, and being willing to like share that with the world. You know, during the last vlog when I was watching it back, I was like, oh, the sound in this one part was so off. But there are so many things that can hinder us on this path to, yes, content creation, but just being ourselves and expressing as truthfully and as honestly as possible. And the reality of the matter is that people make mistakes all of the time. There are all sorts of things that could go wrong, but you have to keep pushing forward. The show must go on. So I was like, whatever, the people who get it will understand, and the people who are really fazed by the sound issues maybe aren't my ideal audience. All that to say, I'm happy to be vlogging again. I am getting ready to FaceTime with my girlfriend, Anna Grace. She is a 2024 bride. I am so excited for her. She's one of my dear friends. You know, we connected so serendipitously, randomly. Like, it was almost like we were orbiting each other's worlds, seeing each other. When I worked for Bumble in Nashville, they were looking for another person to kind of bring on their field team, and I didn't know Anna Grace personally, but I had just sort of like seen her on Instagram, and something about her, I was just like, yeah, you should reach out to this girl. And the like very next day, she came to one of my Bumble events that I was throwing, and we connected over dreams, like literal when you go to sleep dreams. We're meeting for coffee like the next week, and it's been history ever since. So she's getting married to the man of her dreams. They're both so deserving of each other, but she went dress shopping a little while ago, and hopefully, fingers crossed, she's gonna show me her dress. I'm so excited. I did my nails again last night, the Gel X, but I tried this like extension method and I didn't have builder gel, so they kind of look bunk. I love the color. It's velvet. I'll put the number on screen if I can find it. I definitely can find it. I'll put the number on the screen. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. I ordered a bunch of colors from DMD, which I told you about, and they arrived. These are all of the colors I got. I also got some rhinestones and a few additional colors. They're all so pretty. I swatched them all last night, but after going with my intuitive gut, decided to go with this one. It's called Velvet, and the number is 739. So that was really fun. They were doing 40% off. Yeah, today is just a little bit of a work day. I have to write and get my newsletter out. I haven't been posting as consistently to Instagram as I would like. I saw today that TikTok is potentially like actually getting banned. I don't know if you guys have heard anything about this, so that's kind of strange. Just gonna keep trucking along and doing things as they feel right. So thanks for being here. Hi! What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so happy to see your face.
I'm so happy to see you.
Beautiful.
You look beautiful. You're headed to go get your hair done? Oh, AG, it's so beautiful. Are you kidding me? You look incredible. Anna Grace, are you kidding me? You look so good. morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I got an acne facial yesterday. It's not a relaxing facial. It's basically just extractions and a chemical peel. So I got that yesterday. So my skin's a little dry and I'm trying to do no makeup for at least 24 hours, hence the fresh face. I also decided to do curls today. I've been trying to just intuitively listen to what I want to wear or how I want to do my hair or what I want to eat that day. So today I was like, you know what? I am missing my curls. It was a little bit of an experiment to do the curls without some of my previous products that aren't acne safe, but I think I actually like the results a little bit better. I used the Odele shampoo and conditioner that I got from Target, the clarifying shampoo and the moisturizing or smoothing conditioner. And then I used their air styler and then the Innersense I Create Hold gel. And I thought that the hold was really nice, but it wasn't too weighed down. So I'm really liking that, and it feels nice to just have my curls again. We have been making so many cute little home updates. I think that the new table just was a chain reaction of inspiring other little projects in our house. We got the new striped sheets and I absolutely love them. I am waiting on a couple of things in the mail because one thing I really want to do and that we are going to do is hang drapes. These blinds weren't even in the house originally. We had a little bit nicer of blinds, but one time Pete got really anxious being home alone and he tore them all down. Thus, they hung up these ugly, cheap other blinds. So I figure hanging up drapes will be step one to making the window treatments look a little bit more expensive, a little bit nicer. And then we can look at what it might be like to have, you know, the blinds that come down, you know, Nancy Meyer style. I also went to the thrift yesterday in search of home stuff and I found some really cute things. First thing is this cute little mid-century bowl. I loved this. I think it was $6, and then the wood fruit inside is from an estate sale that I got, I think for a couple of bucks. These, well, The Art of the New Yorker is a thrifted book, as you can tell by its very well-loved state. And then this is just an unconditional magazine from a while ago. We're burning the sniff candles that is in the scent Sweet Ash. I also got this really cute tray for a couple of bucks that I'm just storing all of Sam's little trinkets and doodads on. One of my favorite pieces we got though is actually this piece of art by a local artist who is from Nashville. His name is Robert Witherspoon. I just loved the frame and I love any opportunity to get real art. We haven't decided where to hang it yet, but I kind of like it in the kitchen. We have a guest coming into town next week, and so I feel like whenever people come into town, it always just inspires you to do all of those home projects that you were putting off. We're also getting ready to go to Florida next week for spring training games with Sam's family. Sam's little brother and his wife live down there, so it'll be fun to visit them and see everyone. It's gonna be a really quick trip, but we're just preparing for that before we go. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I redid my nails last night. I did the Gel X overlay method where you put a layer of builder or extend gel on top of the Gel X extensions, and I really loved how it turned out. It just feels a little bit more secure. I need to work on flooding my cuticles a little bit when I paint, but overall I'm pretty happy with them. This is the color D&D, I forget the number, but it's called Lilac Clouds. It's like this sheer beautiful milky pink and I really love that. Other than that, it's just a casual Saturday. I am going to a newer friend's dinner tonight. I've gone to one of these dinners before and the gal who hosts them went to culinary school, so last time was like a Moroccan themed dinner night and it was so delicious, and tonight is French. I'll definitely vlog as much as I can there. I am responsible for drinks, but no, none of the guests really drink, and so I have to do a non-alcoholic French inspired drink. So I'm gonna do a little bit of research for that. Of course, we'll bring you along for any and all of it, but I think that's really the day. So let's see what we get up to. I'm getting ready to head to this French themed dinner, and in typical French girl fashion, I am running late. At least I think that's the sort of stereotype. I'm sorry to any French people that I've offended, but I needed to show you this new fragrance because you guys, I did a first impression for TikTok, but if you saw my Substack where I talked about 5 niche fragrance houses I wanted to try, one of them was Maison Crivelli or Maison Crivelli. I'm not sure. I'll look it up so I can start pronouncing it correctly. Somebody told me this fragrance, Iris Malicon, smells like generational wealth. So I was like, oh, I need to try that. I would never blind buy an item typically, but when somebody tells you something smells like generational wealth, you're like, say no more. And you guys, this is the most special fragrance. I also got a sample of their newest launch, Tuberose Astral, which is supposed to smell like the Milky Way, or it was inspired by the Milky Way. This house is so special. Everything is so stunning, so thoughtful. This is an iris fragrance, as the name suggests, and it is definitely floral on the top, but it has something, I'll of course leave the notes, it has something so warm and inviting. It smells a little like something I've smelt before. Definitely sophisticated, definitely complex if you like more like complex, sophisticated fragrances. And she's absolutely right. When I thought of Iris Malakon, I thought of like, oh, bright, springy floral. But it's a floral with so much sophistication, so much warmth. It almost leans gourmand, but I don't typically like a gourmand. It's a little woody at the base. I have the box right here. Sun-Kissed Cypress, which I definitely get that. The cypress feels like you've been sitting in the sun all day, and it's like that time right before you're supposed to change on vacation. You've been outside all day, it's warm, you've been relaxing by the pool, and right before you're supposed to go in and change for dinner, you know, everybody showers, gets their dinner clothes on, they have a tan. It smells like that time of day. It has creamy mastica, which must be what I'm getting that makes it feel like really warm, really sensual. Emerald Dusk, yeah, dusk, that would be the time. Incense Pearl, that's what it is. There's a little something spicy there. Iris Butter, that is what makes it so warm, so inviting, so creamy. It's a very sensual, like almost erotic fragrance. I love it. Gilded Purple Petals, Animalic Mimosa, and Inky Blink, Amber Leather, Gentle Feline, Tender Fervor. Yeah. It's very sophisticated, very sensual, but warm and intriguing and inviting. It's like a kiss on this part of the shoulder. I absolutely love it. So it is perfect for tonight. I've decided I'm going to do a non-alcoholic Hugo Spritz. So we're headed to my local wine place, they're great, to see if they can help me out, to get some elderflower tonic, all of the things. So let's go. Got freezing in Nashville. It's like 45 degrees today, so hence we are back in sweaters. Also been wearing a lot of red this week, which is fun. I love red beast energy. My freaking camera died. Have a return to make at Zara. I am headed there now, gonna see if there's some other things that I want to pick up for my trip, and I just admittedly want to distract myself at the mall because I'm not in like the best headspace. Let's go. So Zara was a big massive flop. I shouldn't say a big massive flop. There were cute things. My issue with Zara is I don't know. I don't know if it's because of thrifting or what, but I've just seen the quality of clothes that you can get affordably if you just take a little more time to sift and thrift. Things at Zara are cute, but they feel too expensive for what they are, unless you can really find like a standout product. Needless to say, I didn't find anything at Zara, but we are headed out to Florida tomorrow. I haven't packed. I ran all of my runs for training for the marathon this week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I have another one next Sunday, but just so that I didn't have to worry about them being on vacation. And I don't know if any other people who run more routinely have any insight on this, but my calf muscle, and it's not even really my calf, it's more like the base of my calf is really tight and sore, and there's almost like a knot. I don't know if I just need to strengthen my calf muscles a little bit more. All that to say, I was feeling a little exhausted and a little tired yesterday when I had planned to pack. So I, once again, am doing it last minute, but I'm not super stressed because I have a few cute things from the brand Laline that I want to style and shoot. So I feel like that should just make packing for Florida a little easier, and hopefully I'll get to shoot the content while I'm there. So I'll do a little pack with me later and sort of show you my process. I'm pretty sure I've done this before with past vlogs, but I find it's always helpful to see little packing tips and tricks getting ready for a trip, even if it's just a little weekend getaway like the one that we're doing. I, funny enough, am getting ready to go speak. Really say I'm speaking, but because we sort of operate in adjacent verticals, well, and really the same verticals depending on which way you look at it and slice it, we're gonna speak together about what we do, funny enough, to a group of young professionals that all have over 500 employees. They're CEOs of companies that have over 500 employees. So I'm like, what do you want to learn from me? But I'm trying not to sell myself short and just realize that I've gleaned a lot of experience through all of the different things that I've done in my career, and I love to talk. I have the gift of gab, so I'm excited to sort of share that with them. But we're gonna do that. We're gonna pick up some dinner on the way home, and then packing it is. It is a gorgeous day in Nashville. I think I'm craving like the sunshine. I'm craving just like not so much seriousness. When you get ready for a trip, I feel like you're just trying to pack a bunch of things in so that you don't feel stressed when you get home. But that ends up making the first part of the trip, like before it, stressful. So I'm just craving like some sunshine, some R&R, some fun. Yeah. All right. Let's get it. I figured I'd show you my outfit because what does one wear when they are speaking to a group of young professionals? I'm pretty much just in my standard outfit. So I picked up a couple more t-shirts from Brandy Melville. I just think they have the best fitting t-shirts, and talk about a brand that has affordable prices and the stuff is worth it. I feel like the fits are so nice. I know they're controversial. This is just a thrifted blazer, but it has just the best fit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, go check your thrifts, try things on, touch things, feel things. You'll know when something's right for you. My thrifted, I think these are 505s or 550s. I can't remember, but they're vintage Levi's. My J. Crew loafers, some Le Bon Shop socks, a little thrifted necklace, and just my Target earrings from my Target partnership. So that is what I am wearing. Oh, exciting updates. We've hung the curtains, and I cannot believe, you guys, how big of a difference it makes. Our sheets also came, and I absolutely love them. So we went with these like cool toned lighter colored stripes, and then you saw me get these pillows from Casa Luna. I replaced the insert so they had like a good nice chop. I'm just really loving the way this room is looking. It looks a little more traditional than our other spaces, so it needs a little bit more work, but I'm really happy with the progress that we've made thus far. And then this room I feel like looks like a completely new room with the blinds. I'm obsessed with it. This is the other side of the room, which you don't get to see very often. I had a friend say that curtains are like the haircut of a room, and I could not agree more. It completely transformed the space. So I'm really happy with them, really happy with the color. I'll leave the link in the description box. The curtains were from Amazon, and they were like $17 a panel. Such good quality, such good pricing. They're linen. I love them. I also wanted to show you. I'm in a little home decor thrifting mood, I should say. So I went to the thrift the other day and found this fun sort of mid-century lamp. We have it there for now, and at night it's really nice. If I can, I'll layer in a clip of what it looks like with all of the warm lamps in here, but everything is really coming together. We are back from speaking. It's a little bit later in the day. We've eaten dinner, taken Pete on a walk, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't absolutely exhausted, but alas, we still have to pack. Because we're only gone for like a weekend, I don't think it'll be that bad. I know everybody's process is a little bit different, but figured it might be helpful. So here is a little overview of what I do. I didn't have any other paper, so I wrote this on the back of an envelope. List all the days I'm gonna be gone, and then I list the high for that day and the daytime, like what we're doing activity, and then the low. And I basically split my packing into day and night outfits, and then just add a little bit of information about what we're gonna be doing if it's going to be raining. So really I just need a daytime travel outfit that transitions well to going to get a drink, daytime activities. Often I'll like make these not the same, but pretty adjacent so that I can avoid overpacking. It's gonna be pretty casual. We have one fancy dinner. Let's get this process going. Okay, so the first thing I picked up are these pants. They're called the, oh cute, it says Mailsy. These are called the Nina pants. I don't know, I think these will just be really cute. I have kind of been on the quest for the perfect white tee. So I ordered one from Marlene. Ooh, this feels really nice. I think that's gonna be really cute. The thing I'm really excited about is this tube top dress. I love a tube top. This is like a beautiful kind of silky fabric. I think this is gonna be so beautiful to style. What I will say about all these pieces is they're really well constructed. Like this is double lined. Oh, is this a little bodysuit? Let me see. Why don't we just try on the clothes instead of talking about them so much. Immediately when I put this on, I'm trying to give you guys a clear picture. It's not the easiest thing. Immediately when I put this on, I thought cowgirl boots. How cute is that? I know like you could do the classic dress it up with a pair of heels, but the place we're going to for the nicest night isn't super fancy. I just figured I would dress it down. I'm usually more comfortable and a little bit more casual, so this feels like really good to me. I have this button down that I'm already bringing to go over a swimsuit as a swimsuit cover up, so I can just throw this over if I get cold. And then I figured I can restyle the cowgirl boots for other outfits the rest of the week. This is the first one and I feel really good about it. I was mixing my metals today and I think I might just continue to do that. I think that's gonna be outfit one. I might bring some black heels just in case I want to dress it up, but I'm thinking I'll probably do a more casual vibe. The room's starting to get more catastrophic as we try out more outfits, but I'm thinking this for one of the games. We're gonna go see the Yankees, so fitting. It also has my last name on the back. This is actually Sam's Little League hat. Waleen tee, my Levi's 550s that I wear all the time. I'm just gonna wear flip-flops for comfort, and then I always need a jacket because I'm always cold, so this is cute to like slouch over the shoulders, but it's also more for practicality's sake. And then I thought, what says I'm sporty, I'm ready for a baseball game, like pigtails? I think that is look number 2. Now the tricky part is going to be styling a look for a second baseball game. I don't do sports very well, so we'll see what we conjure up for game 2. So I found out the first day we're going to a Phillies game, and I looked it up and their colors are red. I don't know if this is too much for a baseball game. I have these little pants on, which are actually so cute when styled with a heel. I really love them. I have these kitten heels on that also have red on them, but I'm just like, is it doing too much, you know? Part of me feels like yes. So let's see what else we can come up with. This outfit feels a little more baseball game appropriate. I have the same cowgirl boots on, my jorts, white tee. You've seen a version of this outfit on Instagram. I added the red bandana. I added the red bandana for the Phillies, and then of course I'm always cold, so I went for the white on white button down. I think that'll be cute.